Welcome to the #1 podcast out of Bass Ham Studios. We're live in Leander, Texas. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your host, Chris.
Whiskey Wizard Matt.
Gator.
And Blake. A lot of big stuff happening in the news. A lot of goings on.
Yeah.
Is it going ons or is it goings on?
I think it's
Goings
on.
Goings on? A lot of goings on.
Ongoings.
Yeah, I like that.
A lot of ongoings.
The news is ongoing.
Yeah, it's that 24-hour news cycle in buzzword.
Yeah, no.
No, yeah, I know.
Yeah, no.
Shit.
I saw there's a restaurant in California that has decided to start fining people for throwing up on their porch during brunch, specifically when they order mimosas.
So,
What?
there's some things to peel back here.
My knee-jerk reaction is to be like, bro, you can't just tax hungover motherfuckers drinking mimosas. That's messed up.
Well,
There's more to unpack.
I
Here,
mean,
like Chris is
there's
saying. Yeah.
this is already a thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I've been charged money for throwing up in a potted plant on somebody's patio.
Yeah?
You know?
Who charged you? The motherfucker?
Yeah, like MGM or something.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just saying, I don't think this is a new thing. I don't know why it became newsworthy. This just in, drunk people throw up places. And now places are saying they have to pay for it. Ooh.
See, but the cool thing is now you can go there knowing that you just have to pay a tax to puke. So you can go there and be like, I'm going to waste the extra $75.
You're like, look.
Get these mimosas and I'm going to puke all over the
Bro,
place.
Uber's already said, like, if you puke in the cars, it's going to cost you money.
What if, but like a business, like Matt's saying, the business will be like, oh, well, we're going to get fined this much if we, do this ad campaign or whatever it is, right? And they just accept that as part of the cost of doing business. And they're like, well, fuck you, we'll just pay it. So you walk in there like a big dick and you're like, how much does it cost if I throw up on the porch? And they're like, $10. And you're like, here's $100. I'm only going to throw up 9 times. You can keep the change.
Yeah.
You know?
What if you...
Prepaid
Prepaid
puking.
took it the other way and been like...
I don't know. I've gone pretty deep on some bottomless mimosas at brunch, bro, where I'm already hungover.
If you hit a price point threshold in alcohol sales, like at that point, then your throw up is a write-off.
Oh, if you drink $200 worth of mimosas, then your throw up's on us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Take it the other way. Let's drive up those liquor sales,
See, that's smart. That's smart.
It's more than just a
Heads up.
$50 charge.
See, you got a mind for business, Chris. I knew that.
So what's the problem, though? It's just the cleanup factor?
Yeah. And
I guess people are just showing up to this bar a lot and throwing, and like it's a problem. It's a big enough problem that they're like, we're going to start charging motherfuckers. But counterpoint again, I could be like, okay, well, if I take my pants off and walk right out there to the sidewalk, I can shit in the fucking sidewalk, right? Like, with the other homeless people. And they're like, oh yeah, that's totally fine. That's free. But if I walk right over here and put my pants back on and throw up on the patio like a civilized person, now you're going to charge me for it?
No, dude, here's what they need to do.
Dude, I think you just hit the door, puke in the sidewalk, blah, out front, and come back inside.
You're just, hang on. You just go over the railing. Blah. No, I threw up outside the railing.
Strategically leave your phone, like, next to your drink so they know you're coming back,
They need to design the patio area for this. And here's my thinking. You know
Well,
how they
I know,
have-
that's why I said the MGM was smart. They put the potted plants, but they were the fake ones where you could just, like, peel it back and throw up under the tree,
No, I'm talking
You
about
can jizz in the potted plant.
there's like a graded floor, right? And underneath that's like tilapia, right? And people can just throw up all over the floor and it doesn't matter. And they can bring a hose out and
And
squirt
then
it
you
off
feed
the
them the
chunks.
fucking tilapia. And
Yeah, dude.
you call it fancy fucking green, organic,
Fucking
farm raised.
hypoallergenic.
recycled
and-
alcoholism.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
so what's your favorite thing to order at brunch besides bottomless?
We
What's
did
your
this
brunch
last week.
to go to?
Yeah, we did this last week.
We did.
You did. I remember talking about it.
Yeah.
We
You
put
weren't-
like guacamole on our eggs.
You
and
weren't here
stuff.
last week.
No.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, y'all did? Well, what about brunch?
We talked about brunch.
See, I think,
Oh, y'all did? Okay.
I don't know. So, when I think okay, fuck me, man.
Blake goes breakfast. He wants the Texas-shaped waffle.
No,
Yeah.
to me, that's breakfast. Brunch to me is like I want this fucking little piece of salmon with some hollandaise on it or something,
Yeah, a piece of pizza.
Like an Eggs Benedict or something like that?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Macaroni and cheese.
Eggs and bacon
Ooh.
with lobster
Right?
mac and cheese.
Brisket.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Some prime rib and
It's always a good time for brisket.
Prime rib is pretty good for.
That's not a bad one.
ice cream.
Pancake and waffles.
French onion
But see,
soup.
that's breakfast.
Chicken and
Oh,
waffles.
That's breakfast.
Sourdough bread.
Mimosas. Puke tax.
Yeah.
Puke tax. What if they?
Damn.
What if you were like, look, we'll just incorporate the cost of the puke tax into the mimosa, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Boom, now you can throw up again.
You have an alcohol sales threshold where
See,
you
these
get your
people are
puke for
just
free.
short-sighted.
What if you have to get a license to puke in public now, and like they check you, and if you don't have a license, then you get a fine?
That's smart because you could extend that to the
Dude,
homeless too, right? Like you have to have a license to shit on the sidewalk.
Yeah, and they can like card you.
I'm likely going to get fined if that's the case.
No, they won't fine you. You have to have an ID that says you.
Because the bidets already scanned your butthole.
It's
so
just
they
the
already
license
know.
is expensive. It's like $1,000.
They already know who you are.
I feel like I've been pretty responsible puker as of the last couple of years. I usually tend to make
Keep it
it
in the potted plants.
a receptacle, either
can
a
usually
bucket or a toilet or outside is good.
A cup.
I can usually make it to.
Damn, that's impressive.
Yeah, civilized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have such control.
So what's in the box?
Oh yeah.
Uh oh, here we go.
If we don't start drinking soon, we're never going to finish.
Oh, I always finish. Today we are drinking
Texas whiskey.
Texas whiskey. You shouldn't. I mean,
I like that it's a registration sticker on the back.
Oh damn.
Small batch.
Small batch. Yeah, it has a founded 2017 in Bastrop County.
Oh, here we go.
Wait, I have to open it.
All right.
What's your favorite?
All right, nice.
Whoa.
Hear that? Boom.
About the same. Consistent.
Is it
I
blend?
don't know. It says Texas on it, dude.
You're fucked.
Yeah, we didn't read what we don't need to.
Yeah. Is it a rye or is it just whiskey?
No, there's nothing to read. It's got a government warning on the back.
Okay. Just
That's
Texas. Looks like a license plate.
Smells like whiskey.
Yep.
Yep. We should drink about it.
Yep.
I get the little one.
It's bigger than you think.
Is that funny?
Ay, 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 caracha, no carumbo.
Huh.
What does that sound?
I like it.
Oh, that was a not a huh.
I was like, oh.
Interesting.
All right. All right.
I'm glad that it says Texas on it and I like it.
That's my first time.
Kind of like Texas barbecue.
It's a little buttery. Y'all get that too?
I don't know.
There's like beef tallow in it or something.
Beef tallow.
That's what I like about it. I couldn't put my finger. Okay.
Stem cells.
Jesus
and
was a dude.
shit. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was fucking dude. Yeah, yeah.
Is he from Israel?
That's a dude's name.
So
Yeah.
so
buttons on your underwear.
we're gonna talk about something, guys. Come
Yeah,
on,
I mean,
focus.
here locally, it's raining skydivers.
Yeah. Well, here, like in the U.S.
Yeah.
Are they puking?
So a lady walks out of her front door and is like going to work or something, and then she's like, "What the fuck? What's this about?" And apparently, there's just like a dead motherfucker splattered in her front yard. And I can't imagine
They're probably hard to find if the parachute never opens.
because they're like in the ground.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they splatter? Is this? I know this is a morbid question, but wouldn't they splatter a little bit?
I think your bones.
So I think I heard that you like have a heart attack before you hit. Like your body will naturally be like, and you're dead.
Nope,
before
we're
you-"
out.
Yeah.
Shut down.
Yep. That's what I've heard.
System abort.
Well, that's good. At least I can count on that.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know if you should count on it.
Those motherfuckers bounce when they hit the ground. I'm pretty sure they're still alive.
That's just what they tell the family. They're like, "Oh, he probably died like right before he hit the ground."
Yeah. His plane left for California right before he hit the ground. He's good.
Do we know anything about the skydiver? Like, was he?
Oh yeah, we didn't
registered?
even say why there was a person splattered in her front yard. Apparently he was skydiving, and maybe he just really sucks at skydiving, right?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Well, I think you have to have your license.
No, I mean, I think you probably did a great job of jumping out of the airplane. It's more the landing.
The parachuting. He got an A in skydiving. He was like a C- in parachuting.
The landing didn't go so well.
Did he stick it?
He splatted it.
Oh man, yeah,
Dude.
belly flop.
But I think you have to have a license to like jump by yourself, don't you?
Well, somebody's got to fly a plane, dude.
Yeah, but it's only 3. You got to jump with somebody 3 times, then you can jump by yourself.
Oh, so he was probably amateur. And the other
Bro,
dude-
can you imagine everybody else landing and being like, "Where's that motherfucker?"
Oh, he kept going.
uh,
He said, "I'll meet you at the bottom."
dude, no fucking chance of finding that guy.
They probably watched him go all the way down. 'cause
He's
they had
fucking
the
2
parachutes.
counties over in somebody's front yard, man.
He would have passed him. You know what I mean? They would have seen him gone by.
Oh, he was going fast too. They couldn't keep up. They
Unless
Unless he was first.
Yeah.
Then they never even saw him.
They
just,
never
he
even
just kept
saw him.
fucking going.
That's what I'm saying. They're never gonna find that
They're
guy.
like, did he get abducted, bro?
They didn't find that guy. The fucking poor lady found that guy.
Dang, dude.
On our way to work.
At least most of him. What was left?
Oh, good. I'm glad somebody found him.
Dude, what do you do?
They're like, where is he? And she's like, a little bit over there.
Bro,
a little bit over there.
You know, the owner of the skydiving place is like, please don't find him. Please don't find him. Please don't find him.
I don't know. He was just gone.
dude,
He never even got on the plane. We were like, we took off without him.
Never saw that guy.
And they're like, really? Because he splattered in this lady's front yard.
Oh, that guy. Thought you meant the other guy.
How many?
He never got
motherfuckers
back
do
on the
we-
plane?
Yeah, that guy. We don't know what happened to that guy. We figured he got a ride. Everybody's got Uber these days.
Yeah.
Man, what do? You fucking try to squirrel suit your way to like a swimming pool, maybe?
No.
That'll work,
I
right?
think you're dead if you like
I
hit
think you're
the
pretty
water.
much dead.
I think it's like something about I don't know. Say the prayers. What are the prayers?
Hail
Please,
Mary.
please forgive me for being a sinner for my whole life. Please.
I promise I'll change my ways. I'll never do any of that shit again.
Like I'm perfect from here on out, baby.
Like the last rites or something like that.
Damn, dude, you're done, dude. What are you gonna do, bro?
There was-
What do you tuck and roll at the last minute? Like, no, dude, you fuck, dude.
So
There was a dude
He
that
landed.
bounced off the ground. They said he bounced 3 times. Boom, boom.
yeah, I saw a thing on it.
And then he like
Got up and walked away from it.
Yeah.
he lived.
So the strongest bone in your body is in your hip, which is weird because old people's hips break all the fucking time. But apparently
Yeah, that's
there's
some bullshit.
there's like one. It's the only bone in your body that's strong enough to absorb the force. You land just
That's my plan. That's
Yeah.
my plan. Just fucking
all
put your hip
hips,
into
You're
baby.
like, fuck a parachute.
I'm gonna bounce off my ass.
Yeah.
bullshit, dude. Have you ever landed on your ass hard enough and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that was almost a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I think step one is just do not go skydiving.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that. I want to go skydiving.
Yeah, that'd be really fucked if your shit just didn't work and you're like, oh my fucking god, dude. Could you imagine? You're strapped on with some motherfucker you never met in your life.
Well, I mean,
named, like
it's-
Tanner or something.
it's just
You're
as-
like, nah, dude.
It's just as likely that as anything else in the fucking world, you know?
I don't think
No,
so.
it's not.
I don't think so.
What? You're not gonna go to McDonald's and like fall out of the sky with fucking
Fuck.
Bob.
No,
I
but you
accidentally
can
fell out of the sky.
you can pull out of McDonald's and get fucking T-boned by a fucking garbage truck.
But you still won't fall out of the sky after you get T-boned. by the
No,
garbage
but
truck.
if you die, you die. You know, end results. The
That's
same.
what I would just be pissed that like I paid money for you to know what the fuck you're doing, and now you're telling me the parachute isn't open. I'd be like, I'm the Karen that's calling the fucking manager while we're falling. This is some bullshit. I paid good money for this motherfucker. He said he had 300 jumps.
That video is fucking.
You're getting a
hilarious.
bad Yelp review.
Yeah, is this Lee's tire shop? You fucking suck at your job. I'm coming down there. I'm kicking your ass.
Yeah, dude. Fuck them. And you're strapped to him. You're like, this is your fault. You know, we're gonna fight. We're fighting all the way there.
What if he lives and
I'm
you
leaning on
die?
top of you, motherfucker.
Yeah, what if he lives and you die because he was on top of you?
No, we gotta.
Fuck that.
We're turning some tables.
He's
We're
hitting
turning
first.
some tables.
He's hitting first, dude.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're like, bro, you fucked up. You're eating.
You just
this
have a
one.
heart to heart, like a bro down moment. You're like, look, bro, this is your fault. You're gonna have to eat.
He's
this
like,
one.
I know I'm doing it, man.
You're gonna have to eat this one.
I already accepted it. And you're like, okay, are you ready? You're gonna roll at the last minute.
Land on your hip.
Second, yeah,
We're gonna go hip to hip. So it'll be your hip first, and then it'll go straight to my hip.
yeah. They won't break because it's the strongest bone in the body. My buddy Chris told me. He said we're gonna be okay.
You can count on that.
He said it's really strong except for old people because their shit breaks all the time, but not ours.
Fucking Skylar. How strong are your hips, Skylar?
Yeah,
Tanner.
yeah, right. What's a good skydiver's name? Kyle.
Definitely Kyle.
Fuck you, Kyle.
Speaking of dead people,
There's a lot of them.
a whole lot of dead people. Okay, another old lady hanging out at her house, and she's like, what's that smell? What's that smell? Ah, it's just a dead animal or something. Fucking week goes by. What's that smell? Oh, it's just a dead animal or something. Dead animal's taking a long time to go away. Several weeks go by, and all these motherfuckers are like, it smells like something's fucking dead over here. And they're like, all right, well, I guess let's go check out this building that's on this property that's running a funeral home, right? And I read the thing. It's some kind of fucking organic funeral home. They're like, look, we don't use any embalming fluid, and we don't, you know, biodegradable caskets, or maybe even just a bag or no casket at all, and it goes straight back to the earth the way nature's and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, turns out they weren't even doing that. They were going ultra organic and just like throwing them in a fucking storage unit or something.
Oh my god, dude.
And they found like 115 motherfuckers just stacked up in this building, rotten.
Yeah.
They said in the article, they said that they were bringing in like natural disaster, like people that work for the FBI that ID bodies, but go to like plane crashes and like earthquakes and shit where hundreds of people die. And they have to ID the bodies. They were bringing that team in to come in and try to ID all these bodies.
Oh my fucking!
Can we account for which dead people are legitimate dead people?
Yeah.
Yeah, how
Which
do you
ones
know?
are not supposed to be dead? I mean, it's a great serial killer cover.
Yep.
Own a funeral home.
I honestly don't think that
Just double these caskets up as we bury the shit out
there's
of them.
foul play here, but I don't think it's as scary as you would think.
Don't run the furnace from the cloud.
The simplest answer is usually the right one, right? I think these guys were just in over their head and they were like, fuck, what do we do? We're not allowed to bury over there anymore. They said we got to embalm them. And they're like, well, we already took money from all these people. And they just kept fucking, yeah, sure, bring them here.
We'll just stack the bodies, dude.
Yeah, what are they going to say? No, we can't take any more or something.
And they couldn't run a furnace and they couldn't bury the bodies. And they were like,
What gets me is the
throw them in the
Why did they like
U-Haul
donate the
storage
meat or
unit.
something?
What gets me is the headlines in the news stories. It's like 115 bodies found, and you're just like, oh shit, there's a serial killer. And then they're like in a funeral home, and you're
But
like,
this is-
what the fuck?
But this
man?
is almost more interesting, right? Because we've seen the like serial killer shit.
What's going to be interesting is when they realize that like 20 of those bodies are not supposed to be there.
No. I think the most interesting thing that could happen is they're like, bro, what the fuck happened? And it's some dude in a jail cell that's like, man, we just didn't know what the fuck we were doing. And we got like 5 or 6 bodies behind and they started stinking. And then we were like, well, we've already got all these bodies and this one's starting to stink. Let's put we don't want 2 piles of stinking dead bodies. Let's make them into one, you know? And they're like, we're going to get rid of them eventually. But at some point, you've got 115 dead bodies rotting in the fucking U-Haul storage unit.
And then Bob quit, and
Bob's not getting.
We couldn't pay the fucking propane bill. So
nobody could operate the backhoe anymore. So
I wonder what it takes. I wonder what it takes
we just
to
start leaving
like,
them in the office.
And there's some guy. Come on, you guys have had like a project. You're like, we have to do this. It's getting worse, right?
Yeah.
They have 100 bodies stacked up in a shed, and they're like, guys, we've got a plan, or we're gonna do that tomorrow, right? For sure.
They're like, I still have the Lowe's credit card. I'm gonna go get another shed, and we'll just start filling that.
is there a licensing process to have a cemetery?
I would hope so.
That's when if I was that business owner, I'm like, okay, listen, before we get caught by the police, we got to do some illegal burying of some bodies.
Yeah, we're gonna do some sketchy shit.
Yeah, we're gonna do some sketch shit to get out of this, bro.
You're
Not
already
to
in
be
some
caught.
sketchy shit, dude.
I know you got to do sketchy shit to get out of it now.
The only way to get
You
out
gotta
of
be
sketchy
like,
shit is to
listen,
do more
You
sketchy
better hope it's
shit.
hunting season and you can like rent a deer lease or something like that, and then
And bury 115 bodies
bury
in various stages of decomposition from fucking
yes,
rigor mortis all the way to soup.
yep.
You better keep that lease for a while.
You're gonna need a tractor, dude.
Yeah.
Son, when we're out there, why don't you look for
In a
arrowheads?
dump truck.
Dad, is that a skull? Those are graves everywhere. Holy shit.
How do you unload a truck full of dead bodies?
Bob, you know you got graves all over your property.
It's going to be a good documentary in the future. And it's just going to be some guy that was just like, man, we didn't know what the fuck.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be so awesome. It's gonna be like the new Tiger King. But he's like a body savage, dude.
Well, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, we need to find somehow where we could bury these.
Dude, what if they were all like banging and bombing fluid? Like got too fucked up on the bodies got because they were like banging and bombing fluid. And
I
got
called
fucked
for
up.
help twice.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I don't know. We just partied a lot.
Writing down, let the bodies hit the floor. Because it goes for the last 2 topics.
Oh man,
Oh,
Damn, world
I
is
think,
just buck wild.
yeah.
it is. It's almost Friday the 13th, so that's a thing.
Oh no,
Man, they're advertising $50 tattoos for Friday the 13th tattoos.
that's expensive.
What happened to the $13 tattoos?
Fucking inflation, man.
God damn, dude.
Are y'all gonna get some Friday the 13th tattoo?
I already got one. Nah, I checked that box. I'm
You did.
done.
Yeah, I
Like
checked
some-
that box too.
But they used to be, it was
$13,
$13, but then you give them the 20 and that's your tip.
yeah.
right? So it was a $20 tattoo, tips included.
But it's also tiny.
Yep.
But that should be a thing. You're not making money on it. That's not what
Yeah.
it's about.
You should be able to go get stamps for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
On Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
And you're like, hey, can I get rid of the 13? And they're like, no, fuck you.
bro. So what they were advertising on the radio today, they were saying it's $50, and if you registered by 8 p.m. on the 13th, that they'll actually play into the 14th because they have the lines out the door every Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
But are people going to line up like they used to now that you jacked the price up like triple?
Man, that's kind of whack. If you don't get it on the 13th, what's the fucking point? You know?
Yeah,
Oh, can I just come in now and get my tattoo for the 13th? No. What?
dude. So
I remember when we met at that bar and we got our Friday the
I met y'all at the bar. I got a Friday the 13th tattoo either that time or the time right before that one. But I did it at the Harley Davidson dealership. They set up a tattoo table in the middle of the dealership. So I was at the Harley dealership on Friday the 13th.
That's cool.
It was dope.
Yeah, we went to the fucking tattoo parlor, the bar, right? Which was a good way to be. I
What
think
was that
that's,
bar called again?
that's what you're supposed to do.
Shenanigans.
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 That's right.
Man.
Any bar called Shenanigans is going to get fucking wild, right?
They have karaoke there. I remember
Dude.
going there for some karaoke over again.
I've been at that bar when oftentimes you would stumble there when you get kicked out of bums.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the plan all along.
End up at Shenanigans.
Well,
Get kicked out of bums.
you could do it either way, but
You can get kicked out of Shenanigans and then go stumble into bums too.
Yeah.
I always tended to get kicked out of bums.
Okay.
Yeah. Bums have better pool
That's just
tables.
the way I like to do it.
Bums have better pool tables.
And see,
cheaper
like,
pitchers.
so you go to bums when you're not drunk yet, and you get drunk there
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you can play pool and like hang out and stuff.
It's
But-
like $5 pitchers.
But then when it's time to make like really poor decisions and they kick you out, you're like, bro, let's go over here and make poor decisions. There's nothing else to do there except make poor decisions.
yeah, you go to Shenanigans and play darts.
They had karaoke there too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shots, let's go.
Shots. We need a good Irish.
O'Malley's.
Yeah, they should put an O'Malley's like out here somewhere.
O'Gregory's. That's a good one.
You know what they need to do is
Where you can.
bring back mulligans.
O'Connor's, we could do this all day, right?
Yeah.
What are the legal?
O'Chris's,
O'Jeffrey's.
O'Blake's.
Yeah.
What would be the legal repercussions of having
O'Gators.
of having a boxing ring in a bar?
You sign a waiver, right? The deal.
Yeah.
Do they make waivers strong enough to fucking serve people a bunch of booze and let them get in a boxing ring together?
The waiver's like, you aren't here, you were never here. This isn't even my place.
You're acknowledging that you've never been here before.
The part owner is
By
also
signing
owner of
this.
the funeral parlor in town.
You got to keep a notary like on site
Cheers.
I notarized that I was never here tonight.
and a lawyer. They have to pay a lawyer like fucking $10.
I bet there's a lawyer that would do that.
Just sit there and collect $10 from everybody.
On a Saturday, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and watch people fight.
Yeah, give free drinks.
They used to do that over there at Shooters, but they had it set up a little weird. It was like they had the patio for Shooters that was right in front of the big main window for the boxing gym. So they put the ring in the boxing gym where people sparred on Friday nights, right in front of the big window next to the patio to Shooters. So you go to Shooters on a Friday night and you watch motherfuckers box. And inevitably what ends up happening is the drunk people talk shit. The boxing people are like, well, then come over here. And then the drunk people
Get their ass beat.
do. Yeah, and then they get beat up. And you watch that. And it's good. It's a good time for everybody.
While you're
really.
shit-
Or the drunk people beat up the boxers, which happens sometimes.
Very, very rare.
Damn.
I remember
Sometimes boxers get drunk, but they're just at a getting drunk spot.
And then they're like, I'm a boxer and I'm drunk. I'll fight those guys.
Yeah,
I watched the
I've been training for 5 years, but I just happen to be drunk right now.
I watched UT lose to Alabama in the national championship at that bar.
Oh, that's a bummer. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. Nobody wants to talk about UT losing right now, dude. It's too soon.
I wasn't even there.
Too soon.
Don't even know.
Isn't it kind of common?
Not anymore.
Speaking of beers, climate change is fucking up our beers.
Yeah, dude.
climate change.
Now they're getting hotter faster.
Bro,
It's fucked up, dude. I don't like it.
That's why we had to invent the Yeti technology to keep them cooler.
Yeti technology.
Yeah, dude, it's alien tech.
I bet
The
it
same
is.
thing happens in space to be real hot, real.
You just got to cool it down.
Yeah, with it's all Bigfoot.
dude, all they did, we were like, it's an aluminum can. Let's make it a double aluminum can.
Fucking smart. Damn, why didn't I think of that?
That's it. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
What,
Yeah, you just take one aluminum can and put it inside of another aluminum.
Yeah.
dude?
Leave a little bit of fucking air.
What
in
do you do
between.
with the air in there? Smells good or something?
No, it condense. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
it
Keeps it colder.
Sweet and condensed air. Is really
after it condenses, it Asians.
it
was.
does what?
Condensations.
Oh,
Condensations.
so like rainstorms in there? There's
Yeah, there's a whole environment.
dude. It's like a snowstorm.
It's its own environment entirely.
Yeah, it's a vacuum.
Oh, so it sparks civilization that keeps my Yeti cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah.
If
the
they're-
goddamn coolers are too fucking heavy.
Dude,
And they're expensive, dude.
this isn't a thing that we talk about because everyone's just sucking Yeti's dick all the time, right?
Yeah.
And don't get it twisted. It'll keep shit cold longer than any other cooler. It just will. Like, objectively, it's the coldest
Sure.
fucking cooler.
Sure.
But goddamn if it isn't fucking heavy. And you have to pick it up and put it on your shoulder because you don't want to carry it out in front of
And
you.
for how big it is, it's not as big in the inside. This is like, do you really need fucking 3 inches of fucking bullshit?
I mean, if you want to keep shit cold.
And what the fuck you stored in that 3 inches? Is fucking lead? Shit is
No,
heavy as
for real,
fuck,
no,
dude.
man.
I never owned one. Is it like 124 pack of space?
It's the heaviest goddamn coolers that I've ever owned.
It depends.
We're talking about like the lunch size. We'll carry like
I
thing
say
weighs
as-
like 50
I
pounds.
say as I drag around my 40-ounce tumbler all everywhere I go.
Dude, I've gotten into the habit of when I pick my Yeti up, I'm prepared to set it up on my shoulder because I don't want to carry it in front of me. It's too heavy.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Heavy, clunky, stupid. Yeah.
Because when it's full of beer and full of ice and you're trying to carry it in front of you, you do like the penguin waddle. Like, that's all you got. That's it.
Well, why'd you have two?
You ever ask a dude to help you carry the cooler?
Yeah, I can't do that. That's a
Can't-
beta move.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
it better be one hell of a fucking cooler all the way loaded.
How much more
down
alpha
on it.
is it to pick it up and throw it on your shoulder? And they're like, damn, that's a heavy cooler. And he just fucking threw it up on his shoulder. Now, it sucks when you twist your back and then like your next day is ruined. But
Well, dude, with the Yetis, what sucks is you throw it up on your shoulder and you're like, oh, that's a big heavy cooler, and then you open it up, there's like 1 case of beer in it. Like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, but it's really cold.
it is really cold.
It's really cold.
So you're saying Yeti's overrated?
What can you get now though? You can't get an igloo anymore. The old plastic things that we had like styrofoam.
some of
on
the
inside.
some of the knockoff brands have done some cool shit, like the Arctic or whatever.
Are they cheaper than Yetis?
They're cheaper and they're like a little less heavy.
Supposedly the Arctic
Lighter.
guy used to work for Yeti.
yeah.
And then there's like some kind of fallout.
There was a
and
big lawsuit, like the first
some drama, and they had to.
Mm-hmm. That's all the thing.
That's pretty awesome.
It's a good story. I don't know.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ozark Trail is over there just like basically completely replicating everything that happens, and nobody's.
It's just crazy. You're like, do I buy a deer rifle or do I buy a cooler? You know what I mean? You're like,
Yeah,
if I
that's
get a
true.
cooler, I won't have any money to buy a deer rifle. But if I buy a deer
Right.
rifle, I won't have anywhere to put my deer because it's fucking a $500.
I went hunting like maybe 2 years ago. I guess we're coming up on Tuesday. This guy, and he had like this brand new and killed it, chopped up the deer, put all the dead deer in the cooler. I'm like, that's not the cooler for that. You what?
Yeah, you want one of those big dumb igloos, like the big igloos.
Yeah.
They're white and stained already.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't put the dead deer in the brand new Yeti cooler, dude. You put the fucking Michelob Ultras in the fucking brand new Yeti cooler. You put the dead deer in the fucking bullshit cooler.
That's so.
Yeah, and there's not enough room in there for a deer anyway. Back to your point.
It was the big one.
Even still, yeah,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of room.
Was
in
it like a $1,500 cooler?
That's why I did it, because the Coleman, which is also the big Coleman, you know, the big white one that you're talking about, we had that cooler too, but we had to put all the beer in that cooler because there's too much beer to fit in the Yeti.
And now you're fucked.
Yeah.
Super fucked.
Damn.
We weren't going to just change. Fuck that. Let's just ruin the $600 cooler.
Now your deer tastes like beer.
That's really what's affecting climate change is our cool.
Apparently, a lot
Like
of people
colder,
say it's
the
the
world's
damn
getting
cattle.
hotter.
They say we raise so much fucking cattle that the cattle are just farting and creating like almost
Really?
as much fucking bullshit as our cars.
Really?
I thought trees.
I know you're not saying that, but goddamn, that's a stupid fucking take, isn't it?
I didn't say it was smart.
Like, bro, like you're looking at a cattle farm. And you're like, there's a bunch of fucking cattle out there. They're chilling. They're just chilling. They're fucking chewing on their shit, you know?
And then you look at like
And
fucking
then-
Times Square.
No, you get down to the beach and they've got that fucking thing that's on fire and just blowing smoke. And you're like, that's probably not it. Probably not it.
It's probably the cattle.
Probably those cows over there that are eating grass.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. And you think about it too, like,
Not the oil companies dumping fucking
It-
smog into the air.
was there like climate change when there's millions of buffalo in North America before there's even cattle here? You know what I
See,
mean?
we were doing our part. We were clearing them out.
Yeah,
you know?
I guess. Yeah, fighting climate change, right?
Now you have to go
if
to
we
fucking
hadn't killed all
Montana
those
to see a
buffalo, we'd have been 25 years ahead of the
They
climate
would've-
change now.
They would have farted away.
We'd already be
into
dead. We'd
fucking-
be scorched earth, motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude.
So you're welcome. I didn't kill the buffalo, but you know,
Golly, it would be in a bad spot though if they didn't.
Would
Must
you,
have been way
would you
hot.
kill a buffalo?
fuck yeah.
Me too.
Why wouldn't you? Kill
Yeah,
a
dude, they
buffalo?
fart a lot and fuck up the environment.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever had a buffalo burger?
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
why I would kill a buffalo.
Yeah. They're pretty tasty.
Are they? Are they any more tasty? Could you even tell if someone was like, "Here, this is buffalo burger"?
Yeah, for sure.
We need to do a blind taste test.
Yeah, buffalo's tight, dude.
Brontosaurus burger?
Oh, let's do it. Let's so do it.
Can they 3D print me some genetic shit from a brontosaurus and I can have it as a burger now?
Dude, wouldn't it be
Probably.
awesome?
Dude, they're already saying that like the the miracle meat?
The mammoth meatballs.
No, we talked about that, but the fake meat, the fake meat.
I can't believe it's not meat.
Now
Were
they're
they
saying
3D printed and stuff?
that's worse for the environment than just cows.
Well, bro.
Yeah, because it farts too.
I don't know why. The fucking scientists and researchers.
3D meat
right?
farts.
Bro. Yeah. Is that a metaphor for electric cars?
They have to
Yeah, dude.
they have to
Oh, God.
synthesize the fart to get the meat to taste right. So now they're mass synthesized farts, concentrated farts, just to make the miracle meat. You know, they're blowing the synthetic farts on it.
Dude, oh my God. Somebody there with a squirt bottle, like misting it. They have like a mask on and shit.
That'd be pretty tight to be the scientist where you're like, dude, I figured out how to print eat that. That should give me
It doesn't look good, though.
It didn't do well. Like, they tried to sell it like a Whopper, and
Mhm.
it didn't sell well. I think we bought 4 of the 10 that they sold.
Yeah, and it definitely like took
Nobody
10
wa-
years off my
Turns
life.
out nobody wants that shit.
It'd still be cool.
How do you sell that?
Dude, there's nothing more cool than steak.
I would rather have a steak. Though. You're right.
It's weird that like the people that are like, oh, we're gonna make synthetic meat, we're gonna make fake meat, and it's gonna be just as good as real meat, are the same people that are like, oh, we don't want GMOs and pesticides and shit in our vegetables or on our eggs and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
it's the same like organic save the earth motherfuckers that are like, we don't want genetically modified eggs, but you can make meat out of fucking science, right? Fucking test tubes and shit. And they're like, yeah, that's the meat.
Bro,
Stem cells.
I'm a vegan.
Stem cells.
I'm a
They just
vegan.
grow it out of stem cells.
I'm a vegan, but I got custom leather seats in my Tesla, you know?
That's right. Yeah.
Stem cell seeds in my Tesla.
It was printed.
Hold on, I got
3D printed.
3D printed.
Oh, I replaced the batteries with stem cells.
Made out of leather.
Yeah. Ball sack leather. Scrotum leather.
Isn't that what they
The leather was made out of all the animals killed in the lithium to make the lithium.
Yeah, all the animals they had to burn.
Dude, I read something, and this could be some crazy shit. I'm trying to remember. Especially, it's gonna sound really dumb when I say it.
Fuck yeah, say it.
But
I can't wait.
people were pissed off because they were like, "There's baby dicks in the makeup." Like that's the catch, right? And you're like, "Okay, what's going on here?"
What?
And
Guess I'll read more into this.
so I start reading it, and they're like, "Yeah, there's baby dicks in the makeup," and then they're like, "No, this is false information." And I'm like, "Okay, why?" And I click that, follow that trail. We're going deeper down the rabbit hole, and they're like, "Well, actually, some fucking scientist and researcher, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Actually, what they did was they took the baby foreskin 20 years ago, and then they cloned the baby foreskin, and then used that in the makeup." And you're like,
So there's
baby dicks in the makeup? Like, for real? And they're like, yeah, but not nearly as many as there. And it's like, no, there's one baby dick in makeup.
Dude.
How did we get here?
Is that why they push circumcision so hard?
Here we are. Yeah, has to fund the makeup industry,
Dude, that's fucking wild.
which the makeup industry is billions of dollars.
Damn, that's a lot of dicks, dude.
That's a lot of dicks.
16 million dicks.
Damn.
We've
Just think
arrived.
about them putting them lipsticks on, you know? They're like,
We should take a shot real quick as we ponder
They're
just the vastness of 16 million dicks.
smearing baby dicks.
The like even baby dicks, if like to fit 16 million of them somewhere, like it would fill this room. Like I think it would fill this room, whole studio full of baby dicks,
And girls are just putting it on their face.
Dude, I don't
and those are baby dicks. Like what if it's 16 like normal?
I don't know
size dicks?
makeup brands, right? But they were mentioning names like, oh, Oprah's line has baby dicks in it. And you're like, oh, she's one of the ones.
dude, that's crazy.
Oprah, nobody would have guessed that.
Who was like, that's a good ingredient to add?
What in the fuck are you doing?
He's trying.
just too busy with baby dick.
16 million dicks,
But like, why were they ever like, that's a good thing to add in the
dude.
Because it.
I actually
don't
don't
know.
think it's like lipstick. I think it's like rejuvenating facial cream.
It's soft skin, bro.
Yeah, it makes you not have wrinkles and
So
not
is-
age.
So it's beauty products and not makeup.
It's organically growing soft skin over your old wrinkled smoke whiskey fucking dried out fucking horse flesh.
Good God. Good God.
Scrub.
Leather.
Oh my God. New guy's in the back puking his guts out.
Ooh.
All right. 16 million dicks. Tell me what happened.
Well, outside of makeup, which is apparently a 60 million dick problem also.
It's a 16 million dick enterprise. Baby dick enterprise.
Yeah.
Baby dick.
So an NSA worker was recently arrested, and there was 16 million dick pics on her server, which I guess she intended to sell. So basically, she's on.
Did she, or is that just a cop out? And she just like, no, I totally wasn't. I just have 16. That's what it was. She's just a fucking slut. And she's got like super slut, and she's got all the dick pics on her phone. You know,
Damn.
and then
She's trying to rub one out to 16 million dicks.
at a time, she's just fucking scrolling as fast as she can.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh
I'm
my
going for the
God.
world record over here.
16 million, and then they were like, we found 16 million dicks on your phone. And she was like, oh yeah, no, that I was gonna sell it.
That'd be worse, though. You wouldn't say that.
Well, look,
Like, no. You're just like, no, you didn't.
Do you want to get caught with 60 million dick pics on your phone just because you're?
I'm
that's what
more
you're into?
curious about.
I'm like, you put him there. I
I'm
know
more
that.
curious about what the fuck was her job that she was able to fucking take 16 million dick pics off of the internet.
I'm more curious about.
The NSA
Like
servers, bro.
what she was like, her job was to like comb through every dick pic that ever got sent like in the last 10 years. Like what? Who?
You know what's funny about this?
How?
Her name was Hillary Wang. W-A-N-G.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Hillary Wang got caught with 16
Man,
million
Hillary,
dick
I
pics.
think the whole shit got pinned on her. I think it got out there that
She's the scapegoat.
yeah, I think
They're like,
What?
dump the dick pics on her.
her last name's Wang. Some fucking old rich white guy's like, oh, that's great. Fucking print that.
See her mugshot, bro? She was like, oh shit.
Everybody's going to be more concerned about her than why are there 16 million dick pics on somebody's fucking server?
See, that's the thing. Is like, someone's like, why are there 60 million dick pics on her computer? And she goes, oh, well, I took them from this other thing. And they're like, well, that's fucked up. You know? No. Why are there 60 million dick pics
Anywhere
there
to be taken. That's what I'm saying. And what the fuck is your job in the NSA that you have access to 16 million dick pics? That's what, dude.
Well, to be clear, we probably all have access to 16 million dick pics, right?
The internet, but
Dude,
not-
I think you would have to try
The
hard.
internet.
I don't think it would be easy.
You
would
have to
need
write some software.
Yeah,
Just Google it, dude.
Some AI fucking dick whatever software,
Dick
collect-
software.
dick recognition.
So the NSA has dick software.
They have dick recognition software, dude. This is how they're identifying dead bodies now. Like, no, that's definitely John Doe.
Oh,
You can see his dick is clearly.
Oh.
That's awful. I'm glad you put that in my head. All those motherfuckers in that storage shed, they're like, well, his hands are rotted off and his face is melted, but look, we got his dick right here. Let's run it through the fucking database.
The AI, yeah.
We got this. So randomly, in a different story entirely that I just happened to read this past week,
Damn.
there's researchers out there doing the good research. They wanted to know what human feature basically translates to a well-endowed male. Because we all hear the things of like big feet, big hands, big ears, right?
Yeah.
What feature? They studied like 1,000 fucking people of all and it was dudes between 20 and 40 years old.
Were they all like big dickin'?
Do y'all want
Packing
to
big
do the guess what physical feature it is?
Well, I'm more hoping, right, than guessing. I'm like, it's got to be hat size. You know, the size of your cranium. That's got to be what it is.
Well, I like that take.
Wrist size.
Wrist? Interesting. Girth or length?
Both. I have long
Wait, are we
wrists.
talking about the wrist or the dick?
Chris is like, oh, there's a new development from scientists and
What I
researchers.
think it is? About nose. I've heard girls say this before.
It's nose.
Nose.
It's nose.
Nose?
Nose. You got a big schnoz, you got a big wang, apparently.
Hmm.
They said hands, everything else, even like organs, vital organs, because they thought that too. Like,
He's got a big liver.
he's got a big liver.
He can
He's got a
drink
big-
forever.
That
boy.
was my hope. You know, you all said yours. Like, mine was like, oh, he's got an alcohol-riddled liver. He must have a big dick.
Fatty liver, fat dick. You know what I'm saying?
Nailed that.
You can
Nailed
drink
that.
a ton of booze. You got a big dick.
But apparently it's the
Yeah,
schnoz.
that liquor's got to go somewhere, right?
Yeah, see, I know that's not.
Who would have thought it's the juice?
What they do now?
They got big
well
noses. Wait, no.
Oh,
Big
wow.
dicks.
That's what I meant.
Damn, I never thought about that.
They got all the money and they got big dick.
Maybe those two things correlate. I don't know.
All right, so Croc boots are a thing.
That's a small dick thing for sure.
Croc boots.
I don't know. Is it a small dick thing or is it a big dick thing?
What, Crocs or boots or both?
The Croc boot specifically. Like if you walk up into
Oh
some
no,
place,
that's a small dick thing.
small dick thing.
Yeah, because the guys that are wearing Croc boots are the guys that are like lifting trucks and fucking cutting their hair into mullets. You know?
Yeah.
But mullets are cool, bro.
I saw on the website they're like $130 or something.
Reasonable lifts are okay.
$130 on some Crocs.
When they
some
start putting
sandals.
the lights and the rims on it, like you got spinners full on a redneck truck.
No, that's just look at me shit. That's small dick energy. Which Croc boots are definitely look at me shit. That's small dick.
So
energy.
if you're up in one of those trucks, you want to jump out wearing your Croc boot.
yeah,
Yeah, I was looking for a place where it would be appropriate.
and your mullet and your
Your
Mullet.
Blair and ZZ Top.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Rip the sleeves off your sweatshirt.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. That guy's probably fun to drink with, but yeah, he's gonna do some stupid shit too.
Oh yeah.
And small dick energy.
Oh yeah. We didn't jack up this truck for no reason. Let's go fuck it up.
What? How formal can you go? What's the most formal occasion that you could wear cowboy Crocs?
A wedding.
Croc boots to?
You could wear them to a wedding.
And what do you pair them with?
So
Like regular things you'd wear boots with.
Like jeans?
Yeah.
circuit.
But they're Crocs also, so why not a swimsuit?
Because that wouldn't make any sense because they go up high.
if
You
I
don't
have
to wear
Croc
socks
boots,
with them.
I'm wearing fucking swimsuits with my Croc boots. Like that's the way that's gonna go down.
So like a
First of all,
like a swimming pool barbecue party or something.
Okay.
That's also a wedding.
But if you're wearing the Croc boots, you definitely got to hit the slip and slide.
I have to
You're
come.
that dude.
I have to come clean here.
You already got the Croc boots?
No, but circa 2008 or so, right? I got a pair of Crocs that had like nice leather on the top of it, and it almost looked like a dress shoe, but it was a Croc.
If you wore them to a dress up function,
I wore them to work, bro. Like I straight up lived in those Crocs. They were my dress Crocs.
There's no such thing as dress Crocs.
I still have them.
There's no such
I'm
thing.
going to wear them next week.
Yeah,
I
you
still
are.
have them. I still have them.
So what's the most formal occasion that you ever wore them to?
A wedding?
Hell yeah!
Oh.
Hell yeah!
Got him.
Hell yeah!
A wedding?
My boy.
It was a real classy wedding, though. You know.
I think
Well,
it was
yeah, he's
I
wearing
think it was
Crocs.
yours, dude. I said 2008, dude.
Dude, and your feet can get wet and you're set.
I didn't even notice you were wearing Crocs.
That's awesome, dude.
I put on cowboy boots, I think, for the final thing. They didn't make Croc boots at the time. I had to wear my dress Crocs up until the time, and then I put on my regular cowboy boots.
Dude, that's gross to me. Like, Crocs are hot and sweaty and sticky. And that's why you're like, oh, I'm going to wear them in the water so they'll cool off.
These aren't gross. It's like the hard leather on top of them.
But do you wear socks with them?
It's hard
Socks
leather.
with Crocs?
I would wear black socks if you
Oh,
were.
because they're dress. Yeah, dress shoes.
Yeah.
Now you can't wear white socks. Man.
Yeah, well, White Sox. The White Sox really pops. Like you had to go black socks or no socks, and even no.
You don't
I
want to
have
draw attention to
and
the
I have
fact that
white
you're wearing
feet,
Crocs.
so it was like they popped. So I had to put the black socks on with.
Black socks and Crocs, huh?
Write that down. It rhymes.
Yeah, it is.
BSBC, man.
Black socks and Crocs.
Black socks, black Crocs.
Yeah, dude.
They're
leather,
not.
though.
They're not black. They're actually dark brown.
black leather.
But
They're
see,
like black leather on the top.
here's the way it goes. Someone is like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy those Croc boots because it's fucking stupid and ridiculous, right? And then he's like, yeah, fucking wilding out. Look at my Croc boots. And everyone's like, oh, that's so stupid. And then they're going to go buy them and be like, look, I got them too. And then they're like, yeah, that's... And then eventually it's just going to be a status symbol. You got Croc boots. Now that's a thing.
Yeah, might as well be.
It will be.
Dude, they were like
Yeah,
$130 on that website.
Dude, the guy.
You were already like, what's up? What's up with Croc boots?
No, you sent the link, and I was like,
Speaking of status symbols, the goddamn boba shit and the fucking coffees and the goddamn prime and stupid fucking energy drinks that you got to chase around to find the right flavor. God damn it!
What happened? What
I'm
happened
over
to you?
I'm over the drinks being fucking status symbols.
I'm not really down with boba tea at all, ever. That shit's kind of gross.
Not for me. I don't like it. I'm with you.
You don't like... Okay, yeah, same boat. Boba tea? You drink boba tea?
no.
That's a beta move, too, isn't it? If you're like, oh, give me a ginseng green tea with boba.
Bro, you know what it
Fuck
reminds me
you,
of though?
dude.
I used to say the same shit about Starbucks, and it reminds me of like the early days of Starbucks when people were like, give me the Coppa Latte Mochaccino Papa Da, whatever the fuck, and the venti
The
size.
bop and the boopy.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? It was like coffee and creamer, right? Like, what? back then, right? Like
Yeah.
now it's fucking normal.
Nah, I still feel embarrassed when I order.
But they
Frappa
go
latte.
they go
Yeah.
order boba tea. It's the same shit. They're saying all shit I don't understand.
But here's the other thing: I'm also paying like $8 for some coffee. I want a
Yeah.
fucking milkshake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Which means I have to order the fucking most whack shit on the menu. I want what is it? A
Frappuccino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice mocha frappuccino. Venti
Sure.
ice mocha frappuccino.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, dude.
Large. I want the large.
The big motherfucker.
Can you put it in a bigger cup?
Maybe a foam cup. You
With
know,
a straw.
Yeah, you got any Yetis?
Yeah, put it in a Yeti cup.
whipped cream. Can I get some whipped cream? Yeah, fuck yeah. Sprinkles. Come on, let's do it.
Yeah.
We're
some,
going
Some
there.
of that syrup.
Yeah, so I think boba's the same shit. I just haven't figured out what's the good shit yet, but I don't want to. I'm against it. I refuse. They're like, taste this. I'm like, nah.
My wife got me chocolate boba one time. Tea with chocolate boba. And I was like, this isn't good.
It's
This
not-
isn't even
it's not
good.
good.
Chocolate bulbas, huh?
You know you can get tea with like Delta 8 shops.
Yeah, but why?
So you can catch a buzz, man.
See,
Nah, dude, get at me
your
when they put...
scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
And they shouldn't. They should leave that shit alone. Like, just wait. Just wait. Soon they'll put like real weed in it. And then that's cool. Do
Yeah.
that.
Will you drink it then?
No, because it's unpredictable.
You could also just smoke a bowl and slam some fucking sweet tea from the chicken place. That's
Edibles.
pretty bomb. You
But
know
what
I'm
about the
saying?
bulbas? What are you gonna do with the bulbas?
Why do we need those? We don't need those.
It's just weed
That's a
explosion in your
rhetorical
mouth.
question.
You ever had a good bulba before?
I'm not a fan of the bulbas.
Why?
You don't suck the balls?
You pop them in your teeth.
Yeah.
Do they
The only
pop?
thing I want like that is like tapioca pudding.
I think that's what they're made of, Matt Taylor.
Yeah.
Tapioca?
What the fuck's tapioca?
I don't
Man?
even
had
know what a tapioca
tapioca.
I
is.
think they're actually tapioca balls. I think that's literally, I think
what
that's,
they are too.
yeah.
Isn't that just rice?
Bulbas.
But they have like,
Are bulbas made out of rice?
they have different flavored
Is
balls.
that tapioca?
I hear you over here. Just fucking bulba. Bulba.
They have different flavored
Bulba.
balls. I think they have like fruit flavored balls.
That's what I'm saying. She got me chocolate bulbas. And I was like, these aren't good. But bulbas are not good no matter how you fucking dress them
Chocolate
up.
tapioca pudding. I've never even heard of this.
But it's not even pudding. It's just the shitty part of the tapioca pudding. The
Yeah.
bulbas.
The
The
crust.
part you don't want to eat.
Balled up crust with
You're like-
gelatin around it.
Why they put all these fish eggs in my fucking pudding, man?
Fish eggs are
Fucking
actually
gross.
Oh, speaking of pudding, and we got Thanksgiving coming up. Have you ever heard of like what's the pudding that's totally not pudding? It's like bread.
good. Bread pudding.
No, that's bread pudding, and that's different. It's fucking good because it's sweet. But I'm talking
It's
about
pudding, but it's like bread. I
No.
don't. What?
no, because that's soupy. Like I'm talking about what is it?
Rice pudding?
You have it at Thanksgiving, and they're like, oh, it's fucking something pudding,
I have banana pudding at Thanksgiving.
but it's literally like bread on top of shit.
I heard of people doing bread
Ah,
pudding.
never mind.
Hey, I think you're thinking of bread pudding, bro.
Uh-uh.
It's just like bread and some shit.
It's bread.
It's just like bread, though.
It's like bread and pudding, dude. I don't know.
It's some shit, like bread stacked on top of each other.
It's called something. They eat it in England.
During Thanksgiving?
Oh, you're thinking of like that, like black tar shit. They like. That's, I didn't know they ate it.
I don't know. I forgot. It's
When's the last time you went to England for Thanksgiving? Because they don't celebrate.
I don't know if they're particularly happy about Thanksgiving over there.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, eat pudding and hot dogs.
Do they have Halloween in I've never seen like a Halloween movie in England where they're like,
Jack the Ripper, dude?
but you know, like, do they celebrate Halloween and
Yeah, the witches were here, right? Like the Salem shit. They don't have witches over there. Oh no, they definitely have.
They have like something banshees.
Right, because during the Dark Ages, weren't they killing witches? They like tie a rock around their neck and throw them in the water or something.
Damn.
I
I thought they were.
See, she's a witch.
I thought they were doing that to like Jews and stuff in the dark age.
Or they're like, oh, she sank. Oh, not a witch. My bad. My bad.
yeah.
How else were we supposed to find out?
At least we know now. Right.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. Yeah. Better safe than sorry.
Well, what do you think about the bus driver who got caught drinking White Claw on the job?
I mean, it's a travesty that she got caught and then fired.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we've all been a little bit too drunk at work. You know, like you get drunk at work. Everyone does, of course.
Especially if you're teaching little kids.
But sometimes you're like, man, I'm a little bit too drunk to be at work right now. And that's where she found herself, and that's an unfortunate situation for her. And I'm glad that they raised all the funds for her. I don't know what the funds are for.
I think
really.
it's to pay for her Uber. She had an Uber.
She has the Uber now.
She pulled over and she was like, I need an Uber. I'm fucked up. Somebody put alcohol in my drink before I went for the bus drive.
And I guess the story is she didn't realize that White Claw was alcoholic. She thought it was like a healthy energy drink or something.
Oh my god,
Dude, I
that's
can see
awesome.
how she make. I mean, the energy drinks these days look exactly like White Claw.
Yeah, totally.
And then they've got all that shit on the White Claw that's like, this is healthy for you.
They do.
Well, I don't know.
It
Yeah.
doesn't say alcohol. It's like black cherry. Like, yeah, I want some black cherry.
It's like vitamins and nutrients. And you're like,
Seltzer
yeah.
water.
Like, it's got less carbs or something written on it. And you're like, oh, it's the healthy option.
Sugar free. Yeah, and you're like, oh, that looks good.
But she did look like 90 years old, and she probably didn't go to White Claw.
And
She's probably like, this
she
feels
was probably
so
having
good.
a good time.
She's like, this is better than beer.
I think bus drivers should have a White Claw allowance, Like, I'm not saying they should get trash, but 5 White Claws through the course of their shift, why not?
Well, those things good.
Like 2 pregame. You're going to want a pregame because the first little shit gets on. Like,
I mean,
pretty
they go
quick
like
after you
20
start
miles
driving.
under the speed limit all the time, anyways.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be brutal, right? Like, and everybody's cutting them off and nobody's letting them in.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of screaming kids in the back. Like,
Yeah.
imagine a Suburban, but like 45 feet long,
And it's hard to stop.
If I was a bus driver, I'd be chugging MD 2020 and smoking blunts.
Yeah, you're going to have to just to get through the day.
You, like,
I'm
put,
trying to not go to jail for murder, dude. DWI, I'm not worried about.
You put tape over the camera, and you're like, and we're getting rid of that. Light up.
I'm just saying, a 5 White Claw allowance for a bus driver.
All right,
you drink
kids.
2 before, you drink 3 during your shift.
What happened was some parents like waiting like for their kids, and like she's like opened the door. She's like, "Oh, here comes little Johnny." They're like, "What are you doing with the White Claw?"
I think they've caught her on video.
No, that's what it
Oh.
was. She was sitting there talking, and they were like, "That's alcohol," and she was like, "No,"
No, it's not.
Which lends itself
like
to,
holding the White Claw.
like, if you're that brazen about it. But you might also just be drunk, and you're like, I don't fucking care. That could be a thing, too.
Do something.
Belligerent, yeah.
You're driving this bus a White Claw, bro.
Dude, it's pretty awesome.
I'm acting an ass. Do something.
That'd be funny if like your kid's walking off and the bus driver, he's like, "Okay, bye." They like have a White Claw. You're like, "Holy shit!"
They've got the hat with 2 White Claws
Yeah.
and the hoses coming down.
I'm trying to think of what public functions I
bro.
can show up to with a White Claw and pretend I didn't know it was alcohol. You like go to church and you're like, I don't want coffee. I got my White Claw.
It gives me the energy I need for my day.
Yeah. People are like, that's alcohol. And you're like, no way, dude. I thought this was like,
You're like, it says right here it has 200 grams of caffeine in it. And it'll be
Bert
fine.
Kreischer has a bit where he's like, he's hungover and he gets up in the morning. He's got to go to a parent teacher conference. So he grabs his Diet Coke out of the fridge and jumps in the car and they go to the parent teacher conference and he's sitting in the office with the teacher, cracks the Diet Coke, takes a swig and realizes it's a Coors Light. And he's like, this is a game time decision right here. You have to decide if you're going to pull away or push back.
Lean into it, dude.
That is kind of an alpha move. Can you imagine it? Like you're sitting there talking to their dad,
Bro,
and he cracks the Coors Light and just fucking downs it.
From
You're like,
the-
okay, this is how this meeting is gonna go.
from then on, your kid can act as much of an ass as they want to. And they'll just be like,
They'll just blame you.
he's just going through some things. That poor child.
yeah.
Was she in elementary?
How to successfully raise the next generation asshole.
What a bad
Yeah.
mistake to make, though. Like, you're like, yeah, come on, Johnny, let's go to your parent teacher conference.
I mean, you could fall asleep in the middle of an intersection on your way to the parent teacher conference.
yeah. You
That
get
might be
woken
worse.
up by a drunk school bus driver.
He's like, bro, you got to get out of the way. I'm
Shit.
drunk. The cops are about to show up.
yeah, I got these empty White Claws.
We got to get the
bus.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Shit's wild out there, dude.
I got these White Claws. I thought they were like energy drinks, man. She's like, oh shit, me too, dude.
Oh, they got you too?
Yeah.
The
I
crash
was
is
gonna wake
hard.
up.
though.
I fell asleep, bro.
The crash is hard,
Yeah.
dude. Came down hard off those fucking energy drinks.
Yeah, they don't give you a whole lot of energy. All right, let's take a shot.
Where else could
And
you
then
go?
what? Talk about it. Where else could you go with a White Claw and get away with it?
Yeah. People would be like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Like a football game, like a high school football game.
Oh, dude, that's a given.
Yeah, people would expect it there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
What about like going to a massage? Could you take like a White Claw in and then like a
I think that depends on
You have to be careful
The establishment.
with those massage places.
high school football game?
Yeah, I was thinking more like
Yeah.
the fun places are like a PTA meeting, you know?
Yeah.
Take a White Claw.
Dude,
today.
show a fucking house to a PTA meeting. Just like, I hope somebody tries some shit.
Maybe like an athletic booster club meeting, bro. You can get drunk there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're raising money for the football team. We're going to do a barbecue cook-off. It's $10 a plate. And you're like, I'm going to show up drunk and I'm going to get more drunk.
Yeah.
And they're like, he gave us like $500. I don't know. Let's just let him be loud. He's spirited.
Yeah.
You know? He's got a lot of school spirit.
He's pepping up the crowd.
He's a real true alumni.
He's a leader.
But same thing, like you go to a dance recital, maybe not.
Yeah, like a taekwondo
Taekwondo.
competition for kids.
I can say from experience, like sitting in front of a baseball game, good place.
In the sun. But you can get drunk there.
Yeah, they serve alcohol, so you can.
Oh, they do.
They do. You gotta love Texas, dude. You can actually go to Little League games and buy beer.
That's crazy. I wish they did that at like soccer.
Dude,
games.
now they have drive-through daiquiris too. So like on the way to the baseball game, you can drive through and get a fucking big 32-ounce daiquiri with like 4 roofies of rum on top.
I think I'm recognizing the patriarchy, the misogyny here.
Oh,
Because if it's a more feminine function, right? Like if you're going to a dance recital, if you're going to a play, if you're doing something like that,
You gotta drink mimosas.
you can't just pound Coors Lights, you know?
Go drink mimosas and sangria, dude.
But if you go to a football game or a baseball game or a taekwondo match, you can probably get it. Right?
What about
And it-
yoga? What do you bring into your yoga class? Are you bringing a White Claw, a Truly's?
See, I think you could get away with it at a yoga class, and people would probably look at you
Bro,
weird.
if you're sneaking
But
shit
you're like,
into
dude.
yoga class, it's like Jergens and some tissue paper, right?
Chris he's smelling hair. And,
Smelling farts.
hey, you wrote a minor plan last week, didn't you?
Oh,
You
damn.
you sat
I
in
went
front
to
of
the
me?
intermediate class. This sucks.
All right, Shannon.
Tinkers.
Oh. All right, we want to talk about it? Today we're drinking Texas whiskey. That's all it's called.
In Texas.
4-year-old Texas whiskey bottled by MKT Distillery out of Katy, Texas, small batch.
MKT at a KD.
Batch number 1.
Uh-oh.
Bottle 917 of 10. All right.
Chris is just throwing up. It's okay.
That was the shot he's pouring.
Yeah, for real though.
Sweetness. How do we feel? Sweetness.
24.
It's pretty sweet. I'll give it
Yeah.
like a 3.5.
I don't know if I could go 4. I think I could do 3.5.
I said 24.
3?
I said 24.
Crunch?
Low.
No. 1.5.
Yep.
Bite? 2.5.
3.
I go 3. It kind of bites.
That's a little on the back end.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, a little bit more.
I could
than
go
average.
3 if we
Yeah.
want to go 3. I could go.
It's a little spicy.
All right, bottle.
Bottle's dope.
Now,
Bottle's cool.
I mean, it's a basic ass bitch bottle, but what they did with the labeling and the marketing is real.
It
they
looks
didn't
like a
put any
license plate.
bullshit on it. The front label, the label looks like a
License
plate. The back label looks like an inspection sticker, so that's cool. Well, yeah, the same fucking thing now. But yes, you're right. Registrar.
It's just a tax sticker, right?
Yeah, did you pay your car tax?
It does have year, bottle, batch, all that shit, which is cool.
In Sharpie, though, they hand wrote it on there.
Look, they marked out, it says 3-year-old Texas whiskey, and they marked it out and put 4.
That's cool with a marker, right?
Uh-huh.
So a real person touched that.
And then it had a good pop. I don't know.
Give it 3.5.
That's what I was going to
3.5?
say.
Yeah.
I'm right there with
It's cool.
Drunkenness. How do we feel?
Oh, 4.
I think it's working.
yeah.
Good.
I don't know about 4.
3.
14.
3.5? 92 proof.
46% by volume.
Yeah, 3.5. Where do you drink this?
At a wedding while you're
Texas.
wearing your Crocs.
Your Croc boots?
Yeah.
Now, honestly, the best place to drink that is outside of Texas.
So you can wear your Croc boots bigger than everyone else?
Yeah. Be like, I got my Croc boots and my fucking... It's not even that good, but it's Texas whiskey.
I feel like this would be good boys watching the game with.
Float in the river. What if you're floating the river?
Yeah, that'd be a good pass around bottle.
Yeah, there you go.
You're cooking
You're like, this isn't even good. Fuck it.
Sitting around a campfire, maybe.
Cooking hot dogs.
Everything tastes better when you're on the homeless. Yeah, or some whiskey should go well together.
Yeah, dude. Could you imagine taking a shot and then a bite out of the marshmallow? It's fucking... You know what I mean?
I'm always too drunk to make s'mores though. By the time we get there,
What if you had ice cream too, dude?
S'mores is just it's an ordeal. It's
We're
an
gonna-
ordeal to make. It's
we're
an
gonna-
ordeal to eat. Like,
we're gonna need a sober person to make up the s'mores while we're getting housed.
bro, you're going to have to take a shower after you eat a s'more.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way. Otherwise, you're sticky as
Should
fuck.
probably take a shower after a bottle of whiskey.
We should put whiskey on your ice cream.
I've done that. That's not bad.
That's allowed.
So
That sounds like fucking good.
there's a liquor called Liquor 43. You can find that shit. It's put it on everything.
Is it
set
like an
on
amaretto
fire.
or something? What is it? Is
Like
it
if-
sweet?
Yeah, so after you set it on fire, it tasted like toasted. Okay, do you remember when you remember at Brooklyn's they have the little tiny beer shots?
Mhm.
That's Liquor 43.
Okay.
Can you put it on toast?
Cinnamon toast.
So
Crunch. The cereal.
Some sweetened milk.
I was at a place one time. They poured it all over my cheesecake and the cheesecake on fire.
Were you
No,
like,
that
what
does
the
sound
fuck?
awesome.
Did you like put it out?
Yeah, no, put it out and then I ate the cheesecake and it was fucking delicious. It
Damn.
tasted like fucking toasted marshmallows on top of my.
It sounds like I would mix it with a glass of whole milk.
If there's one thing I know,
Ooh,
it's that alcohol
right.
mixes really well with milk.
Right?
Mhm.
What? Like, why wouldn't it?
That's
just
in
science.
the Alcoholics Bible.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
ever had a White Russian, bro? That's so good.
No, the whiskey with milk is it's actually in the Alcoholics Bible.
The
Big book.
the Gutenberg Bible.
It like
Yeah.
makes you better.
Yeah, they got it at UT. It's called the whiskey.
No, so
Bible.
there was this guy. And he realized that maybe he should drink whiskey, and he didn't drink whiskey to breakfast. Some shit had gone on, and he was like, maybe if I just had one shot of whiskey, I'd drink it with milk, and like I wouldn't be prone to have the rest of the shots.
How'd that go?
Yeah, so you get drunk sick off of fucking whiskey and milk.
God damn it. That's a waste of good milk.
Yeah. that is-
Just get drunk and drink milk when you're hungover. That's what I do. Because milk's a rehydrate and hangover cure.
By the way, that was a very
That's in the
gross
Alcoholics
summary of it.
Handbook, yeah.
Actually, pretty good chapter in a
Yeah. You, just-
grossly negligent summary of a chapter in a book.
you guys don't chug whole milk out of the gallon when you're hungover?
Yeah, I do, but that's just because I'm a piece of shit. Like, I don't think it helps.
It helps, dude. Science.
I just
bro.
chug milk whenever I open the fridge.
Have you
read
ever
the science about it when
A Pavlovian response. Like, I open the fridge and I'm like, chug milk.
Have you ever
And
heard
then I
of
was like, oh yeah, I'm here for fucking
ham.
making breakfast.
Have you ever heard of
For cold pizza, I forgot.
Have you heard of a drink called a mudslide?
Yeah, that's amazing too.
It's basically
I think anything called a mudslide is going to be good, right?
it's basically a boozed up chocolate smoothie.
Oh wow! What do they booze it up with?
Dude, I don't remember exactly.
Now we
how
put
to
some
make it.
coffee in this bitch.
No, there's definitely there's
Ooh.
Bailey's in it. There's like a number of things in it.
Dude, I want a mud.
Some
Where can we get a
espresso,
mud slide?
So-
chocolate,
it's
fucking coffee, caffeine,
Milk.
chocolate, caffeine, and booze all in the same drink. Are you fucking kidding me? That's the best. Like that's the best. They
So-
don't get. Can we put some nicotine in there?
Yeah.
You know?
It's really good. Like if you know you have like one of them, like that's pretty cool. I discovered this with a buddy of mine when we were in high school. We were like, hey, holy shit, that sounds delicious. Let's make that. And
Let's throw up chocolate.
fuck, dude. So we drank like all of that, like,
Oh
right?
god!
We made the whole thing, just like fucking 8
Gallons.
times the recipe, and then make that, and then drink all of the chocolate milkshake booze that you can drink. I haven't had one since.
We need to have him next to us.
They are really they are delicious.
I'll just be drinking White Russians, bro.
It tastes
do
like
that, too.
it tastes like the Starbucks Frappuccino.
But it's alcoholic.
Yeah, but it gets you drunk.
Yeah, I could fuck that one up.
Especially in high school, I didn't know. I was like, that is tasty. We should drink all of it.
Bro,
See
one
that.
time when I was in high school, it was one of those situations where like you're going camping and you can't buy alcohol, so you steal all the alcohol from your parents' house, right?
You
Mix
take
it-
the
mix it all in
empty
one bottle?
Ozarka bottles and then like pour the booze into like the just indiscriminate water bottles and then try to figure out what's what later on
You pour a little bit of each one.
into each bottle.
Yeah.
Well, you're a real piece of shit. How many times you learned that lesson?
And but then we were like, look, I think we can get away with stealing this one bottle. So we just took the whole. She was like, oh no, she never touches it. She won't even notice. All right, take it. So we get through of our suicide concoction, right? Of all the other little bit of each bourbon and vodka and rum and all that all mixed together in the Ozarka bottle. We got through all that, had a good time, whatever. It's over. We're like, all right, what do we drink now? Oh, there's that bottle of brandy we took,
Oh
right?
no. Was it cooking sherry?
Blackberry cooking brandy.
Oh no.
And I didn't know it until the next day when
Oh my god!
it's like 110 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning and there's puke all over the inside of the tent that smells like blackberries. And you're like, bro, this isn't coming out. Like this tent is ruined.
It's staying here. It's not even coming with me, dude. All this shit is done.
We're
We're
not-
starting over.
You're not supposed to drink that stuff.
We're starting camping all over again.
I feel like if an adult had been there, they'd have been like, no, let them do this. Let's watch this.
Dude, the beach is notorious for like having to start over camping again. Like you go camping a bunch of times and you build up stuff so that like you can go camping and like comfortable, entertain a couple.
You're like,
people.
I got this nice tent. I got this nice truck.
A little
I got this canopy. I got this nice cooler.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I don't want my canopy to blow away, so I'm going to tie it to the fucking ice chest, right?
Yeah.
And that's going to hold it down, and then I can sleep in my nice tent, and everything will be cool. And then the wind is like, no, what we're going to do is flip your canopy up, twist it in the air. That's going to throw the ice chest out of the back of the truck. It's going to bang up the truck on its way out, and then it's going to land on top of your tent.
Break half your.
And you're like,
poles.
cool. It's just complete loss.
Complete
Like, I have to
loss.
call fucking USAA now and be like, it was a total loss. We lost everything.
Dude,
It's
don't-
devastating.
Dude, don't forget your barbecue pit.
And it's burnt to the ground.
Barbecue pit was.
I don't know
burnt-
how it happened, but it
burnt all the
fucking
way to
happened.
the ground. Like 4 canopies are out. Like 4 tents are out. Dude, like 3 coolers are fucked. Yeah, you start over. It's
It
like,
was a natural disaster.
you want to go camping? Well, I do.
Nobody could have known that this would happen.
You know what was funny? You remind me of starting over. Did y'all hear Bill Belichick when the last loss they had? And he goes, "Yeah, we need to start over." And he goes, "So what does that entail?" And he goes, "Completely starting over."
What, you just fire everybody?
No,
Everybody's
he just
fired.
said start over. That's all they needed to do. He didn't elaborate. He's like, "Can you elaborate?" He's like, "No,
Matt Taylor has fantasy
We're-
football
No,
on
we
his
suck
brain.
big time.
no, we're starting over." So
He has fantasy football on his.
He's just asking for a do-over. Okay, can we get a do-over? Can we get a mulligan? Right?
yeah,
Like,
we're starting over.
we're starting over. Season's starting now.
Yeah,
That's not the way it works, dude.
It's too bad.
I thought that was fun.
I don't know. I think there's some teams that might.
But that's pretty much the Patriots season this year is like them camping at the beach, right? And they got to start.
Bro, no, it's the shit show at the beach. They're in mid shit show right now. Their fucking cooler is up in the air. They're not sure
And
which
see, to
who
them,
it's gonna land on. Like it's bad news bears.
and to them, they're like, no, this is okay. This is going smoothly. And anyone on the outside, they're like, no, hold on. Let's watch this. Let's see what happens here. And they're over there drinking blackberry brandy. You know what I mean? It's happening right.
Dude, I've gotten sick off that blackberry fucking whiskey.
That's what I'm saying.
We.
And this might be a part of why my psyche is the way. That's why I am the way I am. Why are you the way you are? Dude, I don't want flavored fucking shit. I don't want peach schnapps. I don't want honey flavored whiskey. You know what I mean?
I do like
shit's
that peach,
gross.
bro. I do like peach whiskey.
Dude, what's that? Is it that
That peach whiskey is good as fuck.
Jack Daniels honey stuff?
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I don't want it. I
Fuck
don't want
that. But that peach shit though, that peach shit is good.
I want something that I drink it and I'm like, oh, that's bourbon. Like I know what whiskey tastes like.
every
That's-
time I've had a cup full of that peach whiskey and tea, everybody's like, "Damn, that shit is good," because that is good.
Yeah, but if I'm being real with you, you're like, here, try this, and I'm like, yeah, that's good. It's not like I'm gonna drink all that. It's like I don't know, that's not bad. I'm being polite. I'm not gonna drink that shit.
I will say, normally the sugar stuff messes me up, but somehow I skate by with that stuff. I don't know how.
Hangover?
Yeah, not too bad.
Nah, give me
Nah,
bourbon. I
pe-
want fucking bourbon.
Puking off
Even
of it.
blended whiskey. Just
Oh, blended whiskey's terrible.
something that tastes like alcohol. That's what I want.
I don't know. I don't want.
Blah, 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 blah. So what now?
I don't know.
Are we stuck?
Never.
I think we.
Y'all seen any UFOs? UFOs?
Yes.
I have in my lifetime. I've seen stuff in the sky where I'm like, that was probably you. So I have seen some of that.
Well, do tell, Matt Taylor.
There's up there and then they're gone, bro.
It's not a satellite.
See,
I
It's
don't
not
know.
Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos fucking
I know a
in
certain
space.
spot. I know a certain spot where we can travel to right now and lay down and look up at the stars and be shooting stars. And it blows my mind to think that on any given night.
Yeah, bro. Any given morning, too.
I think it's any time.
Why is shit moving around so much up there?
Because of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's flying around and shit.
What the fuck?
And we're just floating in the middle of it. Like
What's
assholes.
crazy is that we are in our galaxy's in motion and we're in motion in our solar system.
You think they're over there looking at us going, what the fuck around over there?
No, there's nobody else. It's just us.
All right.
And if there are other people, they're
That makes
definitely
me feel
not looking at us.
better.
It's just us floating into oblivion.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And when we die, you know what's going to happen?
Glad we made it here.
Fucking nothing.
Fuck.
Our AI is going to take over and conquer.
That'd be cool if
Yeah.
we spawned AI that took over the whole universe.
Yeah.
They'd be good at it.
Look, I mean, if an AI is going to take, and it's going to be an AI, it's got to be, or some kind of hive mind.
If we spawn AI, it's going to be amazing that it doesn't just die in a room beating off to itself.
how much would it suck if some other motherfucking AI like dominated our AI? Like, we don't want to be the beta
No,
AI.
we don't want the beta AI.
We
for
want
sure.
the fucking alpha AI.
Yeah.
We're like, dude, we didn't stand a chance. Y'all are fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
We have
Yeah.
big AI energy.
Yeah.
All right, I'll write it down. That was a good one.
Oh, man. And you know what would be even cooler if our AI did?
What?
If our AI could, like, drive our cars off.
When we're drunk, drive the
Yeah.
school bus.
Yeah, drives.
Dude, what's fucked up is they can't do that. Except here in Austin, apparently. They can't. Yeah,
I saw somewhere where the AI-driven cars caused a big traffic
That-
jam.
that
during
was
the-
here.
Here in Austin.
I know.
Yeah.
that was here.
But see, it makes me wonder, was it that the AIs all were confused at each other, or was it just that there's a bunch of dumb fucking apes
Yeah, dude.
driving little cars all around them, and they're like, look, y'all drive like fucking shit,
No,
and we're stuck now.
I think the dude in charge of operations was drunk. He didn't know White Claws without alcohol.
The AI?
No, like there's a dude somewhere that's like trying to orchestrate all the AI cars driving around.
No, that's the first job that got automated.
Well,
Yeah,
somebody's getting
it plans
paid.
its own self.
Somebody's getting paid for it.
Here's what I do know. That in the fucking Amazon facility, there's little fucking robots swooshing past each other all the time, always moving. There are no stoplights. There are none of that shit. And they do fine. They don't crash.
So I've actually been to the FedEx facility.
The problem is all these
does
fucking
that.
monkeys
That is
driving
crazy.
around that drive like shit. And you can't tell me I'm wrong because these fucking monkeys drive like shit.
Why the fuck we?
Because we're fucking monkeys, dude. You're a fucking monkey, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You're an ape. You're a big dumb animal. And so am I. And so am I. I'm not shitting on you in particular. I'm just being like, look, these meatbags that are driving drive like fucking shit.
Bro,
I
they
did
decided
see one drive 55 on the tollway in my way up here.
they decided a long time ago that I shouldn't be driving. I just outlived that shit.
Just last. Endeavor to
They were like,
persevere.
"You will never drive," and I'm like, "Okay." And then like 12 years later, they were like, "I guess." Maybe.
I think that's what happened to the AI taxis. And I think
Yeah.
it's just the people. People are
The
dumb.
license got revoked and they couldn't drive anymore.
No, the AI was just like, fuck these people.
Yeah. Fuck this shit.
Bro,
This shit sucks.
I
These
didn't
people
drive.
can't drive.
I didn't drive for like 11 years, man.
But now you can.
Now I could drive.
You could. At least you didn't drive that whole time.
You know,
Like literally the whole time.
Yeah.
At least you didn't do that.
like 11 years, I didn't drive.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. I couldn't go that long without driving.
There's lots of like as soon as they revoke your you just like you don't go hunt if you don't have a hunting license. You don't go fish if you don't have a fishing license.
Yeah.
You don't go skydiving if you don't have a skydiving license.
Never did any of that.
It stops you. It stops it right in its tracks.
Yeah. I can't do it.
I hear that rules work really well for people who follow rules.
No, not even them. Not even them.
Even them is cool.
They're just like, yeah, but I want to, and you're like, oh, I guess so then. Whatever.
That's fair. Yeah.
Just don't tell anybody, okay?
What should we have licenses for that we don't?
Kitchenware, like knives and
Golf
stuff.
carts is a little sketchy.
Golf carts.
Dude, if you go to F1 or whatever to race the go karts,
Bro,
they make you do a little license.
the bird
thing.
scooters? Like,
Oh yeah.
What about people riding their bikes on the road? They
Dude,
should get licenses.
Dude, they're
and insurance.
electric bikes on the road now.
They should. That's the one that they should pay $1,000 and get their license for. Those motherfuckers. If you
Yeah.
want to ride your bike in the street,
It's $1,000.
You need to build
$1,000.
some streets, bro.
and then you use the $1,000 from
They
all
should
the
have
bikers.
to inspect and register their bicycles
Yeah, absolutely.
if they're on the fucking road
And be insured,
and be insured.
motherfuckers.
Life insurance,
How much would
specifically.
bike insurance cost on the road?
Because they're going to lose.
A lot.
Oh, wow.
Make that shit a lot of
It should
money.
cost life insurance, bro. It should
Yeah.
cost life insurance is what it should cost. Because if you're going to ride your stupid bike in the middle of a highway, you should have life insurance.
You pay the
dude.
dumbass fee.
Yeah.
And those motherfuckers will pay it too.
Oh,
Yeah, they will.
They're like, oh, I bought a $5,000 bike. And they're like, well, it's $1,000 just to ride it in the street.
Yeah.
Per year, bitch.
$10,000 to insure your $5,000 bike.
What about in neighborhoods?
Bro,
They have to have a
and not
license
only
to drive
that,
in a
the
neighborhood?
place
Yeah.
that's going to sell you tires is going to tell you whether or not your tires are good to drive on.
This is only for motherfuckers who wear those like biking jerseys. Like if you just wear regular street clothes
Bro,
and you ride a bike, it's not big.
Oh, yeah.
deal.
If you're wearing like Croc boots,
Yeah.
you can ride your bike.
As soon as you put on those fucking
cares?
like bike cleats,
Bro,
Like you're just going to get some fucking Milwaukee's Best Light, you know? Like,
bike
you're not-
cleats, one of those fucking Zordor fucking helmets where you're like aerodynamic and shit.
This Zardoz helmet.
Fucking whatever, dude.
if I get put in charge of fucking bicycle
Zardoz.
inspections, I'm buying 10,000 reflectors. I'm going to sell the fuck out of reflectors. Sorry, bro.
They should have reflectors.
You need more reflectors on this shit. You're going
Yeah.
to drive in the road.
I can't see your asshole going down the road, bitch.
Well, when I run you over, now I got to pay for fucking therapy for the rest of my family, you know, like Daddy killed a guy. And I'm like, yeah, just that one that you know of.
I think
and it wasn't that great of a loss. Did you see his fucking shorts that he was wearing?
His bike was a piece of shit too.
bro, we should take bicycle seats off the market. You can't buy them anymore. You can only rent them, right?
You need a license for a bike seat.
For a bicycle seat specifically.
Yeah.
Or
Like if you can sit on the stupid pole and ride your bike, like go for it. But otherwise, it's fucking $100 a day to rent the seat.
I think most riders would go for the no seat option.
That's short-sighted. They're about it.
They like that.
What you do is you just weld the bicycle seat to the bike, so you have to like throw the whole bike away to get a new bicycle. Engineered obsolescence. You know, new bicycle every year. That's the only way.
That's so awesome.
Oh, I like it.
You like weld the wheels onto
I
it.
like where your head's at.
Oh, you need new tires? You're fucked, dude. You gotta buy a whole new bike.
Yeah.
The tires, they don't come off, dude.
We welded them on there.
Look, my mama taught me not to ride my bike in the street.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Especially when there's cars.
Car, game off, you know?
Yeah, these people are like, no, I'm my car. I don't.
big wheel. I want to ride a big wheel during a bike race.
Green machine.
Right? You fucking whip your big wheel out in front of them and they all crash over each other. Come on. Tell me those videos of all the bike riders crashing over each other isn't funny as fuck.
Dude, it's so awesome. Because like hundreds of them go. It's like watching like a window shatter or something.
Bro,
Just
It's a waterfall.
the effect, you know? It's just like so awesome.
somebody should put Joe Biden falling off his bicycle like at the front of the
Oh,
Tour de
God.
France when they all fall down, you know? Like,
Oh, and it sets you know when they flick the first domino and then it does like this crazy domino show where it's like falls in spirals and stuff?
yeah.
It's that, but Joe Biden at the front
And
and then
just-
all thousands of other bike riders behind him and it just builds all the way back.
Yeah, dude. Careers ruined.
And then you take that and you dub opera music and slow it down, opera music on top of it.
and
Yeah.
subtitles, trickle down effects.
Fucking French subtitles. So this is
Classic.
artistic.
it's
This is
really
classic.
legit. Yeah. Damn, dude. They're eating like French rolls and stuff.
Pierre Cardin.
Yeah, fuck bike riders. That's all.
Yeah,
all I'm trying to
they
say.
need a license.
They should have life insurance.
Can they drink White Claw while they drive their bikes?
No, they're not allowed to. They're the only species not allowed to do that.
Wait, so if I'm drinking White Claw and then run over a bicyclist,
That's on them.
can I legit say I didn't know I couldn't do that?
Just be like it was an energy drink.
Thought it was an Alani, dude.
They didn't card me for it. I started feeling
Damn,
really
that's
good.
the ultimate pass the buck. You're like, dude, they didn't even card me for it. I didn't know it was alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it just had ginseng and ginkgo biloba in it.
That's right up there with Alec Baldwin
Baldwin.
defense.
The bulbas.
The Bulbas?
You going bulbas in your fucking Schlitz fucking energy drinks?
Ginkgo bilboba.
Bro, can you imagine if they put boba in the booze?
No, don't give them ideas. Someone's gonna fucking do that now.
Boba booze. They're going to
They're
owe
put-
me money. This is on the internet
They're gonna
now.
put bread pudding in your booze next. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is this bread doing floating in my fucking booze? This is
I have-
nasty. Same Thanksgiving. We're in England.
I have intellectual rights, dude.
Yeah.
I've put
Where's
this
my
on the
pudding?
internet. I have intellectual rights, dude. Boba beer is my fucking shit.
Bulba booze.
Boba booze.
Instead of the Goldschlager, it's Bulba fucking lager.
Dude, it comes with a fat straw.
Bulba lager.
Yeah. Look, dude, it's got the bulbas floating in it. If you eat the bulbas, you get really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like putting Starburst in your beer. Man.
People just dump the whole bottle
Flavor
out.
vodka.
They don't even drink it, they just eat the bulbas. That's all they do.
Put Starburst in your vodka.
And then there's like micro bulbas in the water and stuff. And it's like that for the environment.
The female community will go nuts for it. They'll be like, it's beer where you can suck balls.
There's some other communities that might go nuts for that too.
The bike riding community.
Yeah.
The bike riding community. Don't be a bike rider.
That's all I'm saying. Don't be a bike rider.
You're gonna set the bike rider right now.
All right, guys. Whiskey and Witches website is up. New episodes every Monday. New content all the time.